On this episode of America Lifted, the crew tackles the biggest gap they've seen in a sidewalk yet. Can they repair the gap and save the homeowner from needing to spend thousands on a replacement?
Yeah, I mean the steps drop down and it's curled back into the porch. So we're gonna try to roll it out and lift it up.
Instead of ripping out and replacing concrete, Bert and his crew use the control level system to lift sunken concrete back into place. Control level gives them more control over material thickness and the speed for more precise results.
Like the biggest gap?
On a sidewalk, probably.
Hell yeah, on a sidewalk, yes.
I don't know if you've seen that or not, but the step on top of it's got like an overlayment done on it, and it's pretty ugly. So it's where it's sunk down. They were trying to level it out. I mean, it works okay, but overlayments just aren't a permanent fix. They'll chip off and break most generally. It can't ever go back to original after it's done. But if I was to try to chip that off, it's liable to have big, almost honeycombs in the top of the concrete to where it's gonna look like crap either way. He wishes the guy would have never put that overlayment on it. A guy was here painting his house and did it for free for him without asking him, so.
Without asking?
Yeah. Go back up there to the step. We had to pump out the thin material to get some thicker stuff to pump back here.
So does it worry you guys when you see slurry coming out of the cracks in the stair like that?
Well, I mean, it means that it's getting full, but it's also flowing the wrong direction that we need it to right now to get it to tilt. We're just kind of helping it rotate with the pry bars. Since it's not connected to anything, it's such a small piece, it just wants to do its own thing. I mean, we could probably have got it just with solely pumping, but it just kind of helps the process out, so. You see how it's touching in the middle, but it's not on either side? That's from the concrete being uneven where they've done that cap on top of it. So we're probably not gonna be able to get that much better than what it is. We use the T-posts, we'll cut them down just to keep stuff from sliding out. We'll drive it down to where it's about the base of the concrete, and then it prevents the thing from sliding any more than what it has.
Where are we going to put them?
I'll just put one on each side here. Nope. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this one. Yeah, we'll tell him that the soil levels need to be raised up. Which they're not terrible, just right through here, especially where we've been messing around. We'll add some topsoil to it. Put your foot up against that. All right. Yeah, we don't need to roll that back anymore at all. We got plenty of slope going down. Got a little bit of cross slope. Void fill it. Whenever you lift it any whatsoever, it's going to create at least a little bit of void. And you want to make sure that's all full where the material will continually spread out over time, and then it'll cause it to settle.
All right, so this is backer rod. We use this for to patch the holes with, to where our non-shrink grout doesn't sag down in the holes.
Now that the concrete has been lifted to a more safe, even position, the crew comes face to face with the major crack causing issues in the middle of the sidewalk.
So the reason we put pull noodle rather than the backer rod is because it fills up more space and we don't have to use as much caulk. And caulk's only good for 1/2 inch and 2 sides. And obviously if you don't use this, you'll have 3 sides of contact with the caulk.
We'll put big gravel, small gravel, and sand on it to help it blend, but I mean, that's about the best you can do with it. Any patch material you put in there is just going to crack on the sides.
Can't use any type of caulking?
Normally we just typically stick with the polyurethane
Why?
because it expands and contracts with the concrete, dude.
That's why. There you go. Now we're thinking like educators.
So he's our proclaimed best caulker.
Yes.
Is what he calls himself.
Yes.
Self-proclaimed.
Taught myself, honestly.
What's the point of using soapy water?
It's where it doesn't get all over your fingers and you get a smooth finish. So we just do this to make it blend very nicely, to where you can't tell as much as it's just a caulk job.
We got all this to come up, close this gap up some, but as we stated earlier, it's can't do horizontal movements a whole lot. We can do vertical. It turned out pretty good. I just wish that overlayment hadn't been on there. Now it's wrapped up and ready to go.
Over time, the caulking will weather away and match the concrete better, but if he was to pressure wash the concrete and clean it, it would match even better.
If you pressure wash the concrete to help everything blend in better, you want to stay directly off of the caulking. So I mean, we got the step to lift up all the way. This cap that's on here kind of prevented us from getting the full rotation we needed. So it's not 100% perfect, but it's as good as we could get it without taking that off.